give it a look.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Night Warfare. It is a pleasure to be with you as always. I hope those of you that are snowed in are doing well. As we were just sharing here on Weather Talk on the Armchair Dragoons Wednesday Night Warfare, it's nice here. It's weird.
Yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was gorgeous. We had 45 degrees, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
45 degrees. Well, it was much colder today. But how you doing, Valker?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you doing all right?
Yeah.
You're having Spirit Week at school. What was your day today?
Today was dress up, so I got in a suit. I got my tie on.
This boy loves. I'm telling you something. This kid loves to wear a suit and a tie, and he makes it work. And
He's gonna become a business mogul or something.
Hey, Robert. Robert is first.
I'm gonna be an accountant.
There we go, boy. Yeah, I actually said before you were born that the one way you could rebel against your mom and I, she'd come back and go, "Yeah, Mom. Yeah, Dad. I'm not going into the theater. I'm gonna be an accountant, a CPA. You'll see." No.
I'm pretty good at math. I don't know. I could be.
Hey, Achilles. Good to see you, man. So what we're doing tonight, let me get a tweet out first, just so I can make sure that Dalinar, should he sneak in here, is available to us. Let's do some videos. There's some videos.
Yeah, and if he shows up and wants to jump back in, he's more than welcome to.
I completely dig it. We'll see what he does there. You got to get faster, brother. There's crazy people out there that love to hang out with a group, and I love them being here. Here we go. Bip. What our dear friend OJ's dad, Mike, is referring to is the fact that my guy Rindale, my number one dude, isn't around tonight. I thought he would be, and so we couldn't pick up our Ruthless campaign. But I said, who else knows Ruthless? And the answer was Mike. So he is here, and we're going to pick up right where we left off last time. This is the Riding Shotgun campaign done by Little Wars TV for Ruthless, and we'd actually made it a fair amount through the campaign. We only have a couple stages left, and there's been casualties taken on both sides. It's been a little while, but it'll be remembered that at the end of the last game, this scenario that you see set up here on the table, both sides, at the end of every turn in Ruthless, you have to roll a d10. And if you roll equal to or less than the number of fellers that are chicken, that are gone scurred, or are knocked out or dead, then your side skedaddles, leaves the board. The only number that would have caused these boys to skedaddle was a 1. Well, guess what? Both Velker and my buddy Rindale rolled a 1, so they both skedaddled. So they have headed out. So what I need to do, though, is grab a hold of all these boys, because they actually reflect their injuries accurately, including Virgil Earp, who did not make it.
Oh, he didn't? I don't remember that.
No, he's. You'll see his chest was down.
He got killed in both.
Yeah, Virgil was killed in both games.
It doesn't say that here.
He was dead though. That's why he's laying down that way. He wasn't unconscious.
He's not napping.
Yeah, that ain't a nap. Well, he's dirt napping.
Is Luther dead?
Luther, I don't think is dead.
No, he's not. He's got 1 left on his chest.
That's what we'll have to talk about. We're gonna grab all these fellers, and we're gonna go shooting over to the. I guess we'd call it the campaign central. Make sure that you grab your correct colors for the side you're playing on. But we're going to go to the Ruthless campaign board. There it is. And OJ, you'll remember that you've switched sides. Now you're the Cowboys, so I think that means...
Oh, I'm the good guys. Okay, gotcha.
No, you're the Cowboy. Oh, I see how you're playing. You got me. And make sure you grab the right color so you can see that. That should be green, right, OJ?
Yeah, I need to switch colors.
Just grab yourself green here. Now, we do know, Velker, what place did you last go to?
That was my map. I got a map. I don't know.
Can you not see through there?
No. That's green. That's the cowboy
Oh,
map.
Switch the other way then. Gentlemen, switch out your colors. Yeah, there you go.
I need to be white.
Yeah.
No, but I ain't the Cowboys.
Oh, that's true. That is the cowboy map. So where did you catch up to Rindale?
I think.
Because
South Pass.
it was South Pass. Yep, it was South Pass. So no, we've had two. Yeah, you went to South Pass, but then you went to White River because that's where you caught him. Because that's our sea battle.
There went no C.
Yeah. It's the scenario which was the hunt continues because there was no point in splitting up because you knew where he had to go.
Right. Am I supposed to be able to see the ERP briefing?
You should be able to see the cowboy briefing.
The last one was South Pass, right?
No, the last one we had. Remember, we had 2 battles.
Right. We had the beginning.
Yeah.
And then we had South Pass. Because remember, they had cowboy reinforcements. They couldn't have gotten
Oh, that's right. So you're at South Pass. That's right.
Because I can see the ERP briefing. That's why I was asking.
Okay, so then let's okay, I got to step out and look at the colors. Give me a second here.
Yep.
All right, Mike, you need to be green. Velker is white.
Okay. So we did have a.
Yeah, you had it right the first time.
Because I can see the map, but he just need to be able to see the map for a minute.
Right, he does not need to be able to see that. So, and what I got to do is I got to get him a map just like that. There we have it. So that he can do his guessing. So yeah, we had the initial battle, and then we went to South Pass. That's right. We only did 2?
Yeah, because you guys had the initial one because that took quite a while.
Okay, then that's all right.
And then you went.
All right. Well, we know what's going to happen next. There ain't much question about that. Let me get up the scenarios here real quick, like. See how many people have joined us out here. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's Ian Jackson. Good to see you, man. Achilles going for this is for you, Velker. Going for a walk with the wife on the beach. Back in 30 minutes. Velker, don't kill all of Mike's guys before I get back.
I'll try.
I'm going to gun him down like the rabid dog he is.
The rabid dog that he is, exactly.
No, you is the rabid dog stealing from the innocent folk of this town.
There is no innocent folk.
Oh boy, spoken like a true cowboy, I guess.
The only innocent folk don't have the last name of Earp.
Wow. Okay. The so
we haven't talked smack like this for a while.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Here we go. So we got them fellers brought back. The next thing we do here, this is indeed the hunt continues. Despite rumors, sightings, and near misses, we can still make it out of Cochise County with our skins. That's the Cowboys' view. If Leonard, Crane, or Head have been killed by now, have they?
Yep, I killed Crane, I think.
Yeah, you killed Crane, yep. So as that is the case, you get to add Hank Redfield over here. There he is. Tipped him over. All right. Secretly move 1 space on the map. You may, well, that don't matter none because there ain't no law symbols. The Earth player is not going to fail to guess your new location because you only got 1 location to go to. Yeah, you're going to have to go here because you can't go back. You're going to go to White River. That's where you're going to get caught. But what does Earp get to do in 3? Despite rumor sightings and your misses, they had large. Should we split up? Well, there's no point in you splitting up. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we know where you are. We know we're going to have to do that scenario is going to be shallow waters. After tracking the bandits for days, the Earp posse stops to water their horses. It is a rare moment of loose cooperation between the Earp and Behan factions, who have largely operated independently so far in the manhunt. When the cowboy ambush springs into action, will the Earps fight it out or try to run?
No, I'm on the run, huh?
All right. You are Wyatt Earp, Bat Masterson, Doc Holliday, and Bob Paul, if he's still alive.
He is.
So why don't you get those 4 together?
So it is.
Wyatt.
So let me find the good guys around here. All right.
Well, no, you need these good guys because remember they got the wounds on them.
Oh, I didn't notice those. Okay.
There's
Bob
Wyatt.
Hall.
Wyatt and Bob.
I think Bat's new.
Yeah, Bat. You're gonna have to get Bat fresh.
Yeah. Well, we need Johnny Behan. Johnny Bat. Where's Bat?
So just to repeat, you get
Bat Matterson.
Yeah, you got Earp, you got Wyatt. You would have had Virgil, Bat Masterson, Doc Holliday, and Bob Paul. You got Doc Holliday.
Oh.
So it's Wyatt, Bat, Doc, and Bob. Wyatt.
I think here they are.
Yep, he's got everybody. Yeah.
There they are.
Except for the ones he's just bringing on.
Okay. Yeah, because Doc
you don't have Johnny
Behan's
Behan,
right.
does
He will be. Add
He will
Behan
be. Okay.
and Woods to the Earp posse. Before the first turn of the scenario, the Cowboy player is going to secretly roll a D6. On the turn after that number, Behan and Woods are going to skedaddle from the table automatically.
What?
So they're helping you a little bit, but not a lot.
Who's Woods?
You're going to get Johnny Behan and Harry Woods.
Didn't hear that. Where's Johnny Woods? Billy Brocious.
That's Curly Billibrocious.
Here it is.
All right, Mr. Woods.
Yep.
So there they all are. Let's saddle everybody up, I guess.
I can't.
You can't click and saddle?
No. Can you?
Yep, there they go. All right. So they're now all saddled up. We'll have to roll that in a second. You will deploy Velker at the center of the table. Ooh, they are dismounted. So I got to put, and your horses will be drinking from a river. So you'll have to set that up. The Cowboys may deploy within 4 inches of any table edge, mounted or dismounted. Your guys, Mike, are Bill Leonard. He's dead, right?
No, Crane is dead.
Okay, Bill Leonard, he's there. Harry Head and Luther King. You can spend one of your silver... What's that, Mike?
Is Luther King dead? Because he's
No,
laying
Luther
down.
King is alive.
He was unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's
we'll
just
have to...
unconscious.
You're going to have to make some choices about their wounds real quick once we get through
Okay.
this. But pull up Bill Leonard, Harry Head, and Luther King. You can spend one of your silver dollars, and you do have one left, to add Pony Deal, Pete Spence, or Curly Bill Brocious.
I'm sorry. Head, King, and who was the other one?
Oh, sorry. Leonard, Head, and King.
Leonard, Head. Leonard's who I'm missing.
And remember, you should take them from the guys that are over here.
Doesn't get...
Yeah, but I don't think he's there, is he? Leonard? There's Luther King. There's Harry the Kid.
Yeah, Luther King. He's one. We'll put him on his horse.
Yep. Hank
And
Redfield.
Not Redfield. Thought we had Head.
Yeah, he's right here. He's right there.
All right. And Leonard. He's got to be over here, right? Where's Leonard at? There he is.
Yeah, he's in with the wrong group of people.
There you are. You have one silver dollar left, which you could spend if you wished to add one additional guy. That would be Pony Deal, Pete Spence, or Curly Bill Brocious.
You gotta get Brocious.
Okay. Sure. Well, that.
Who you grab?
We got Pony Deal and Pete Spence over here already.
Yep, Curly Bill's over there.
All right.
He's a Braven.
Yeah, Curly Bill's a good character, actually.
Do I roll to see which one I
No,
get?
you pick him.
or
You pick him.
What does
Okay.
Loudmouth do?
What does
And he's
his...
got an old wound. I don't know.
Hey, Tommy. Red is now officially afraid of the toy soldier smack talk.
Yeah. Doesn't have to worry about paintbrushes though.
True. All right, so you're bringing Curly Bill brooches.
Yes.
All right, let's talk. Velker did raise an excellent point about the.
Let me ask you something
Mm-hmm.
real quick though. If I had taken Pete Spence, who's a dirty cheat,
Mm-hmm.
and I've already got one dirty cheat, do I get to take 2 of his
Yep.
cards?
Mm-hmm. You do.
Oh, really?
2 dirty cheats. That.
I mean, I get to give one to you too.
Because he's got a dirty cheat now in Doc Holliday.
Right.
So there could be a lot of pre-game card swapping.
Yeah. I'll stick with Curly.
All right. Forgot to check my. There we are. I don't know why I have not downloaded this. I do not comprehend. There we go. Loudmouth. -1 to enemy toughness tests caused by this character.
Because he's insulting them.
Yep. He's make them feel bad. Old wound, but you must start the game with 1 arm or leg wound already marked.
Ooh.
So you got to pick there, Mike, on him. Arm or leg?
We'll take a leg.
That's only 1 move then.
Yeah, but the arm would have taken an aim, right?
Yep.
No, it would have just meant that you couldn't shoot twice. Chest.
Yeah, you can't shoot. Yeah, chest is you can't aim.
Ah, okay. But I can move once and still shoot twice, though. Is that right?
No, you can only do 2 things.
2 things, but with the leg, I can only do 1 thing now.
You can only do 1 move. You could do a move and a shoot, if that's your question.
Or 2 shoots. Gotcha.
Yes,
yep.
exactly.
Yep, okay.
All right. Very, very good. Got that going on. Got this going on. All right. Now, first thing we're going to do is we're going to get us a die roller. I can't believe. Oh, I do have one. It's right here. I'm going to put it under here so Velker can't see it. I'm going to turn the printing off so Velker can't see it.
I ain't seen a thing.
And now I'm going to get me a die, Mike. And you're going to want to do this. And now I want you to roll that die, and that's the turn. That's the last turn that those helper boys from the bee hands are going to be there for him. All right, so Mike, you and I are going to remember that number.
Okay.
All right. So that's the other thing. So that's one thing. I'm going to take this die. All right.
I'll use my handy dandy green notebook.
Very good. And that, I think, is it. I think that's all the things we have to do for this campaign piece. Yep. Let's take the boys over to the party. So it's these. You've actually got, yeah, Velker's got them 6. Oh, that's the other thing I need. I need a horse. I got a horse over here.
I don't know how much of an ambush this really is when we're outnumbering you. I don't know why I would run.
Well, because first of all, you know for a fact that one of them fellas is going to leave.
Well, right, but then it's still just 4 to 4.
Yeah. Okay. That's that's a strategy too, and I do realize you
That's
are.
what happened last time.
Yeah, you're right. You're just right. You're right.
He whining. There's no whining.
No, he's actually making a good observation. He's basically saying, why would I run at this point?
Yep. No, absolutely. Because you have two groups of two groups there that don't really get along too well.
Mm-hmm. And there are the fellers.
This thing Bernadotte going to Sweden.
Bernadotte.
All right.
That's a story.
So, let's see here. Where's that horse I brought? There it is. So, Velker, you're going to need to set up your boys on foot.
Ooh, Behan's looking fancy. He's a law dog?
Oh, yeah. He's the sheriff.
He's the proper sheriff?
He's the actual sheriff of Tombstone.
Wait, what is Nervy?
Who's this?
Where is he?
Behan?
Johnny Behan, yeah.
Man,
Okay.
Bat Masterson is not scared.
Oh no, he's a well-known gunfighter. No, Behan's the guy that tries to disarm the Earps in Tombstone. So, once again, Velker, you have to set your boys up in the center of the table, dismounted, and the horses are drinking from the river. So I'll let you set up 6 horses. Drinking wherever you think appropriate.
Doc and Wyatt are mourning the loss of their dear friend and brother Virgil.
I imagine they are.
Sitting by themselves over in the corner.
Most forlorn.
Yep. Bob Paul's giving them space, but is still eavesdropping on them fellers. And then the other 3 are just...
They're supposed to be at the center.
They don't care. They're clearly eavesdropping.
Is that the center?
I'd say, sir.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. Why don't you get them a little more over here?
Oh, I see.
Not the horses. The horses are drinking.
They're playing in the reeds. Them strange fellers.
I don't know what to think about that.
They're playing splash.
All right. The cowboy posse deploys within 4 inches of any table edge. Your choice, Mike, whether they're mounted or dismounted.
All right. Checking things out here real quick.
Mm-hmm. Always forget my deck of cards. Oh, I don't even have my chickens, do I? Well, we just use the hands over the head, don't we?
All right. I think we're ready.
Well, there's one last thing for you to do, Mike.
All right.
And I do. Let me see if I can see this. That would actually be the best. Ah! After your action has indicates you thought you were a leg man. Good Lord. All right, so I'm going to go up here. I'm looking at notebook. Can I see? What color are you, Mike? Green?
Yes.
All right, you want to go write something in your notebook for me real quick? Because I think it disappeared between tables.
Oh, yep, I will. 1 second. There you go.
Can I see this? I can. What I want you to do is I want you to look at this table and know that where you are is north,
Okay.
south,
Uh-huh.
east, and west.
Okay.
I want you to put down one of those directions into your notebook. any of the posse, the ERPs, that leaves off that table edge has fallen into a trap and will not be available for the next scenario.
Why would I leave that way?
You don't know which one he's going to pick.
Of the actual ERPs, or does that include the B-hands?
The B-hands just skedaddle. They're just going to leave.
Okay.
But what if I just don't leave that way?
Oh, if you don't leave, period?
Yeah.
Well, if you don't leave, period, there's no risk.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
It's a moot point.
Yeah.
Okay. Done it.
All right. I'm just going to take a look. I'm going to show everybody at home. Well, cards it is. Green and white, 5 each.
All right, OJ, I'm going to hand you a card. It's all yours.
He's over here.
What? Wow. Okay.
You're on opposite sides.
And I'll take that one.
Mike, you want to do him dirty?
You ain't getting me dirty. I just done him so dirty you have no idea.
Well, that's a good bot, though.
Here you go.
That's Greek. Or no, that is Russian. Cyrillic, I'm sorry. Thought it was Cyrillic. Man, I was excited. Got him. Bot smashed.
Wait, did you put that card back that I pulled out of his hand?
Huh?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
You've got a card right there.
5 cards.
All right.
All right, cards out for initiative. Mike, you all set? Oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right, flip them.
10 of clubs.
King of spades. Cowboys go first. 2 actions each.
Automatic get your courage up too. What's
That would only be if you were in the get your courage up stage.
right?
And if anyone were unconscious or lily livered.
Yeah.
No, not unconscious. Is it unconscious? No, it's only for ace. Or 4.
Take it. None of this is rough terrain, right?
All this is. All these weeds, all this brush,
Oh, these are
and all the water.
misses, right?
Okay, so I'm in rough. Okay.
Nope. You're not. Not right now. You get over there, you're in rough.
I'm sorry. Where's rough?
This brush, all this brush, and all the water.
That. Okay. I'm sorry. I guess I was watching Vilker's.
Oh yeah,
movement here, and I
all
was
the
thinking
brush,
he was saying
all
this.
the water, and if you get into these denser trees by the horses, that's gonna be rough down there.
All right. Gotcha. All right. We're going to move 12, I think.
Well, it's
Yep.
24 if you move twice.
Yeah. Now let's move the 12 first.
Is it only 12?
I think so for horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12. But that's for one move.
But we
Right.
doubled, right?
No, this is a standard size.
What? We were playing double before.
Oh yeah, it's doubles. Thank you, Volker.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 24 inches, man. I just can't ever play regular size, can I?
You can, you just don't wanna.
I just don't wanna. You're right.
Okay, so Luther King's done because, or no, not Luther.
Harry, right?
Curly's
Harry
done.
and Curly.
That's his one move.
Yep. Curly
Harry and
Bill
Curly?
and Harry Head. Yep.
Oh, yep. All right. Hey, does Luther King get 9 ammo back?
Yeah, he gets his ammo back. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's unprepared, but he's not that unprepared. Sure. He's back to 10, actually.
Is Harry reloaded as well?
Okay.
Is everyone just reloaded?
Yeah, everybody's reloaded. I'll catch you as I go by, but it's a good point. Curly Bill came all set.
And Luther's going to take a shot there at Bob Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to give him cover.
Why, Bob? Bob ain't done nothing
What's
wrong.
the range there? What's the range there?
That's probably close. Yeah, it's Luther King.
17?
He's got all the range in the world.
Oh, that's Luther? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that repeating rifle. All right. So that's a usual 9, or a 6, now it's a 7. No.
6.
Yes.
Okay. And then Bill could shoot because it's 18.3, but that'd be long, right? Yeah. We'll just hold off on shooting for the moment. He can dismount though, right?
Yep, that's an action. You wish to?
Yep. Let me see here. Dismount.
It's idle. It's number 6.
6.
I got him.
Got him. Oh, we both got him. All right.
Anything for Curly Bill?
No, they each can only got one movement, right?
He's only got one move, right?
But he can still do another.
He could shoot. He could dismount. He can do whatever.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, they'll both
They'll dismount?
Yeah, go ahead and dismount them both.
He doesn't have Curly Bill. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I just put in armed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so it says armed. It's got it. Dig it. Horse.
All right. That's my turn.
All right, so Luther's going to stay. Oh, you got to. All right.
I'll shot with him.
Yeah. Valkyrie, you're up.
And you make sure to leave him his horse as well.
Thank you.
All right. Paul, he's definitely been shot at.
Yeah.
So.
He's at liberty to shoot, yeah.
All right, let's see. Who's the easiest target? All right, Bob Paul is going to aim.
Okay.
Can he see past that horse?
Yeah.
Okay. He'll aim and take a shot at Harry.
Oof.
That's gonna be long range.
Is it long range?
Yep.
So it's 9 with an aim. That's an 8.
8 or big.
With the revolver.
Yep. That's all he's got.
He's got a shotgun.
He does?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Just remember that at long range, it's another -1.
Right,
So you're
but if that's the case, I forgot about that. I'm just gonna move up.
You're gonna get him killed. You know that.
He's gonna hit Harry with a shotgun blast.
You are gonna get him killed.
You're don't care.
Oh boy.
I like Bob Paul, but he was kind of a jerk. He was waving at them fellas after he ran off with
That's true. After he ran off.
It's a bit of a
salty dog. That's close range. So it's a +2. So it's a 4. That's right.
4.
That's a 4. Yep.
I'm telling you, it's a good idea.
Oh no, it ain't.
No, it ain't. Oh.
Click,
I
click.
think the shotgun just flew up in your face.
I'm lucky.
You're gonna use it?
I'm using it.
Wow.
I think he needs it.
Yeah, well, he did just make a bad choice.
If he misses at that point, he's...
All right, I'm going to scrub his... I got to take Lucky off him.
Yep. Just put null next to it or something.
Yep. Exactly.
All right, let's try this again.
Here we go.
Feller. There we go.
All right. Where'd you shoot him?
Leg. Please.
That's for you to roll, Mac. 1d10.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking Velcro rolled that one.
Nope.
10.
Oh, severe wound. Knocked unconscious.
I'll take that too.
Thought you would.
Pow.
Oh, blam. All right.
Is that it? No, there ain't no scaring rule.
No.
All right, so that's Bob Paul. Let's see, is White a law dog? No. Is Doc? No. Behan and Harry are. All right, so I'm gonna move Behan and Harry.
All right, so both of those we're going to go through rough terrain here. So.
Yep. So they're only gonna be able to move what?
I think it's double to
12.
Yeah, if they use both their movements, they're going to be going just on foot, rough. 12, yeah.
Well, I should get out the first time, right?
6 inches. Yep, exactly out. Look at that. Now you get another 12.
What's going on here, fellers?
Yeah, well, considering that they're...
Bob Powder shot a man in the face and he fell unconscious.
He did. All right.
Bob, what you doing with the locals? All right, and then Masterson.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to move his 18 up this way.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I feel like Behan's got a handle on this thing. I figure he's gonna have his gun ready. Yeah, that's right. All right. And then Holiday and Wyatt are just going to move towards the Banditos.
All right. You had more move than that.
Yeah, but... Well, it's only 4 more inches. It's not that much further.
Well, it's up to you.
And I'm hitting the trees a little bit too, so I just...
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. This. Yep.
All right.
So much for an ambush.
Yeah, well, so much for leaving the scene of an ambush, I guess I would say.
Yeah. All right.
That's it?
That's it.
One card each. Velker just pulled dirty cheat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you took my card.
He did.
I did.
And now I get to do the same to him.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Now you got to give him one, though.
Yeah, he left me one.
Oh, he did? Okay, good.
No. That's the one I pulled.
That's the one he took.
Oh.
Yeah, he took that one, so now he's got to give you one.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I got to give him one too?
Yes.
Yeah, you got a trade card.
It's a swap.
Wait. You already have 4 cards, though. Are you a card up? Because I handed you this card, right?
Oh, I didn't know you handed me this card. That's my problem. Okay.
But then... Wait, no.
Wait. So I had... Did you take a card from me?
He did.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took a card from me and then you gave me this one, right?
Yep.
So I took one from you and then I owe you a card.
Yeah, that's the one I sent you. Yep. But what is this card?
All right.
That's the card he owes you.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that's right. No, Mike, because he's got 6 then. You've got 5 and he's got 5, so you're good now.
Well, wait a minute. I haven't given him a card yet, though. That's my statement.
So what is this card?
That's the one I pulled out of your hand.
Oh, okay. So you
Like
take that one.
38.
So you keep that one, and now you give him.
Yeah, you gotta give.
Now you got to give him a card.
Right. Which is what this is.
All right, there we go.
All right. Good deal.
And then this one just...
Yep, that's yours.
I
as
get
well.
this one. Yep.
Wait, are you guys all funding who is Grognard of the year 2021? Come on now. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it was weird. I understand what you're saying. Jeff Russ, how are you, brother? House buried in snow.
My card is ready.
All right. Initiative is out from Velker.
All right. I'm ready.
Boom.
Oh, boy.
I win.
Ace of Spades.
7.
However, a 7. 7s have special abilities. 1 character may take 3 actions. Okay.
All right. So Bob Paul
Yep.
is gonna start kicking Harry.
What is wrong with you? So you're going to go running up to Harry.
He's an accountant major.
Yeah, I guess. So that's his move, and now you obviously win.
So take 2 wounds.
So you take 2 wounds, Mike.
That's what you get for killing Virgil, you dirty son of a...
You dirty dog.
You dirty son of a gun.
A 5 and
graze.
a 9. He's dead, I think.
That's a chest.
Oh, that's chest.
He is not.
Cannot aim.
And I'm gonna do it again.
You can't. You moved. Oh, that's right. Move is part of that. Yep. Do it again. 2 more wounds.
That's like 1. He's dead.
That's a kill.
And
that's a double kill. You kicked his legs straight off.
Yeah, he has no legs. He's stumpy.
Harry the Kid Head does not survive. Oh my goodness.
Bob Paul kicks him to death.
You kick. Ton kicks him to death. Okay. Anybody that sees a friendly character killed has to go lily livered. Checks. And that's near everybody.
No, that's everyone.
So Luther? 6 or better?
10.
He's fine. Bill Leonard?
8.
Yep.
3.
Oh, Curly Bill doesn't pass.
Curly Bill.
That's surprise. Everybody, I would have thought the others would go, but I guess not.
No, Curly Bill with the shotgun is out here.
Oh, he doesn't have the scared thing, so we'll just give him...
There ain't no chicken?
No. Well, I guess I'll have to get the chickens. Armed, I guess. All right, so he's got to head off to cover, which I guess would be over that way, Mike.
Which way?
Well, you tell... No, I'll give him a chicken. I'll get a chicken.
Give him a chicken. Have
But
a chicken.
his obligation, he must immediately make a move to cover.
Is it closest cover?
I think, to me, it's the most reasonable cover. Okay. You know, what makes the most sense?
I would say this way, putting the horses between himself and them.
That works for me.
Are horses covered?
Okay. But they will be if you try to shoot through them, yeah.
I mean, honestly, he can't go this way because he's be running right toward Bob Paul, right?
Yeah, I don't think that...
You could run behind this hill, or you could run, I suppose, to these woods.
Well, there's not really any... But again, though, that doesn't make sense that he'd run this way toward...
Oh,
he'd be more likely to run straight back.
So, yeah, I'd say he'd probably behind the hill.
All right, where'd you run him to?
So he's either
I didn't move him actually yet, but...
So it's 12 inches. 12 inches, wherever you think. Yeah, like if you could get him in the nook of this hill, maybe get him.
Well, that's 12 inches right there.
Yeah. Because he's got to keep running to cover until... nice. He's got to keep running to cover until he gets there before he can even check.
Right.
All right. Good. So Bob Paul has kicked our guy Harry the Kid Head to death, and this has resulted in Curly Bill Brocious heading for the tall
losing
trees.
His marbles.
Yeah. Surprisingly. All right, Velker, you still got guys.
Yep. So, do you think Harry and Johnny would? Do you think they're de-law dogged?
No, they've not been shot at.
Alright. Fair enough.
Are they both law dogs?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. Bat.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, move up to the crest of this hill.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna he's gonna take a shot at Bill.
Bill Leonard?
Yep.
Revolver?
Yep.
Range?
Should be close. Yep.
All right. Would it be a 6 or better?
Got him.
1 wound.
It's you, OJ.
That's you, Mike.
Apologies. Ran over to get something to drink.
Checking on Bill Leonard.
1d10?
Yes, sir.
8.
Chest cannot aim.
Bat Masterson don't miss. He go for center body mass like Papa taught him.
Is that so?
Yep.
All right. That's it for Bat Masterson.
Yep. All right. No, Doc, who has the shotgun, is going to move his 12. He's going to take a shot at Bill with his
4.
shotgun. Oh, he missed!
Oh, dear.
Doc! Disappointed in you, Doc.
I'll teach you for being a dirty cheat.
Guess so.
Alright, and then Wyatt can move his 12. He's going to take a shot at Bill. Actually, no, he's going to take a shot at Luther.
Revolver 4. Or, sorry, 6. Let's see.
No, 5, though. He's a gunfighter.
Oh, gunfighter. Yep, 5.
Got it.
1 through 5 is the 1 through 5 is the horse. 6 through 10 is the man.
Yep. Do I roll?
No, Mike does.
I'm here.
So this is checking whether it's Luther or the horse.
Man. Yep.
The horse?
1.
It's the horse.
That's so frustrating. I don't like that.
I'm going to tell all the girls at your school that you're shooting horses again.
There's only one girl that will care. And I don't
Oh, you think.
All right, that was Wyatt. Is that everybody? You did Woods and Behan, yeah.
Well, they didn't move. I guess I'll move them.
Yeah.
What's going on here, buddy? Want to talk with me? We can talk it out. I've been accredited as a therapist.
I don't think that's true. Yeah, actually, Mike does have a dead guy already, for the record.
All right, that's my turn.
Mike, you're up. One guy gets 3 actions.
Yeah. We'll have Bill Leonard get 3 actions.
All right.
And he's just going to start shooting.
Hey, who's to blame him? Shooting at Doc.
Anyways, I started blasting.
Doc Holliday first.
Doc Holliday first. That's a 6.
Dang it. I'll take a second shot at him.
6.
Got him.
There you go. Wound.
I have you know this was a very nice jacket, sir. Graze.
That's a graze. Check for your, even though that's a graze, check to see.
Oh, that's right. I gotta see if I'm lily livered. I ain't lily livered.
Nope. All right. One more action for Bill.
Over to Wyatt.
6.
Missed.
Wow.
That was
unfortunate.
That's pretty atrocious.
Yep. So we'll try Leonard King. He'll shoot there at Wyatt.
I mean, you had...
Also short range. 6.
Hit him.
Got him. Wyatt, wound.
This is at Wyatt, huh? All right.
Yeah.
A graze.
Graze, check it.
Yep. That's right. He's all good.
All right. Next action.
That's it. That's all I got.
You gotta move Billy.
You get a second shot with Luther.
Oh, that's right. Yep, we'll shoot at Wyatt again.
Shot in the arm yet.
Missed.
Jeez.
Man.
All right, so Billy, Curly Bill, I should say, Curly Billy, he's got to keep moving to cover. Now the problem is Behan and Woods are here, so he's got to go off this way. Yep. And he goes 24 until he's gonna get to the river, I think. Yep. And he stops. 24 inches. There you go. So he goes booking over that way. Is that all your boys?
Yep.
That's it.
All right, cards in.
Thank you, kind sir.
Now there can be thieving.
Alright, I'm giving you this. I'm taking this.
The red sax indicates that PETA's on the phone for you.
PETA. Not PETA.
And I just took this card.
Yes, you did. Go ahead and take it. It's yours.
No,
that's my dirty, right? So I guess discarded.
What? No, you keep it.
No, you keep it.
Oh, that's right. I keep it.
Yeah, dirty. You swap a card.
All right.
All right. Initiative out.
My initiative is out.
All right. All right. Let's play the one I took from him.
I still win.
All right. And you do. Belker, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Well, let's have Bat take aim and take a shot at Bill.
Is that close range?
Yes.
5.
Oh.
No. Okay.
Bat.
That's a miss.
Alright, now Doc's gonna take another shot with his shotgun at Bill.
Last shot of that shotgun right now.
Yep. It's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Yeah. D10 injury on Leonard. Mike, at you.
Sorry, I didn't realize Booker had rolled. 8.
That's another chest. He's dead.
Oh, that's a kill.
So much for an ambush, cowboy.
I guess so. Once again, everybody. Let's see where's death. There it goes. Oh no!
Oh, Bill Leonard.
And I think I'm done because I think Luther just ran.
Well, he just got chicken anyway.
Oh, he did. Well, he didn't roll for skedaddle last turn.
Oh, that's true. Let's have you roll for skedaddle.
It'll be 2 or less.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, but we're not gonna. We'll take the. Let's just have you roll for it. 2 or less on skedaddle.
Oh, you're all right.
All right. And now you need a 6 or better for him not to chicken.
No, I think he rolled the 1.
8.
I think he rolled a 1 for his morale, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I did earlier.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then he goes gallivanting off at horse speed for cover. That ain't logical cover, so I think it's going to be pretty much over where these guys are.
Curly Billy Barocious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Till he gets to the river, right?
A horse, remember, goes 24 or 16, so it gets there with 1 move, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then with the 16, it can get into the trees. So he's in cover, so he'll be able to check.
Okay.
But
you check now or next turn?
It's at the end of the turn.
Yep.
Well, no.
Yeah, it's next turn. Yeah, it's in turn 4. But that's you don't have anybody else to shoot at.
No, I don't have him. Yeah.
People have to start moving, so Doc's gonna reload.
All right. And Mike, start of the turn, you can obviously leave.
You can?
Yeah, you just say you leave.
What?
That means you lose the scenario.
But I want to kill all of them.
Leave.
Well, look where he is. He's going to be able to run off that board.
You cowards.
All right. So, that loads everybody up. So, this scenario has seen the death of Bill Leonard and Harry the Kid Head. Oh, rough.
I don't even get to finish my turn.
Sure. What do you want to do?
I figured I could move Bob Paul, take a shot at him.
Sure. That's fine.
Yeah, and I think I might be able to get one with Wyatt, too.
All right, go ahead.
So Bob is going to move a little closer. He's going to take a shot at Luther.
right, that's obviously a cover shot at long range.
Oh, wait, that's going to be 9. Does Brocious stay with him?
I don't know. You have to find... He's like you would know in the real world. That's Curly Bill out there. You don't know.
I want to say no. I'll take the 1 in 5 chance.
That'll be that's a long range 8 plus 1 9. What are you shooting with? The revolver?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that's 9.
No.
Nope. All right. You
I
said
think that's gonna be it.
That'll be all?
Yeah.
All right. We'll call it there then. So let's have a look at the scenario and see what it says, since obviously this has gone that way. If you lose, if the cowboy posse skedaddles, which it has, we go to the next act. If you win, you have not killed all the cowboys from Act 1. If the bandits are at large, if any of the 4 original cowboys remain alive, if you kill Leonard, Crane, or Head in this scenario, you get a silver $1.
Woo! That's 2 coins to my name.
Yep. Wow, because that's 2. You have killed 2 of the original cowboys, so well done. Well done on that, anyway. And Mike, just for the record, next turn, top of turn 4, is when Behan and Woods would have skedaddled.
Oh,
right. You were done with them.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
They never would have fired a shot. In addition, Mike set this side of the board as the trap.
Yeah, I probably would have run this way because there was less cover running through dark and dank and.
Right. But Luther King does survive, and Curly Bill does survive if they are needed for this scenario. They remain at large. All right, is that everybody? I'm just bringing the livings back, basically, and a horse. All right, let's head back to base because I think we're on the very last scenario.
What?
I know.
No.
Hard to believe.
That was 3, wasn't it?
Yeah, but they sometimes skip. Let's take a look. I don't know. Boop. There they all are. All right. Well, I guess not.
Didn't think so.
All right, so now make sure you've got the right, that only because this is one, because remember, Mike now is here at the White River. Mm-hmm. And so he's got one of 2 places to go.
Right.
So let's go through this. Let's go through the situations here. Act 4, into the backcountry. This is the ERP briefing. The newspapers are starting to question whether the bandits will ever be found. Maybe it's time we ask Sheriff Behan for help. Pay a silver $1 if you cut a deal with Behan. If you do, on a 4+, they must narrow the search to two possible locations, one of which is accurate. The problem is, there's only 2 he can get to.
So could I just narrow it down to 1?
Nope.
Where does it split into 3?
It's if you're this far off. If you went that far wrong. If you went completely the other way.
Oh, I see.
So there's really not a lot for you to do, is the point.
I just gotta guess.
It's a 50-50, basically. How about for you, Mike? We've evaded the law long enough to taste freedom.
Hardly. There's one of you left.
There's one.
There's 2.
No,
there's 2.
There's 1. It's Luther.
And yeah, well, the originals, yeah. The originals, there's only 1 left, King. Curly Bill is not an original cowboy.
No.
So, Mike, it's up to you. Velker cannot see this. You have 1 spot to go. Which one? Velker, where are you chasing him?
What are my 2 options?
Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting. You don't have a map. Sorry about that.
Alright, so he was at White River. So it's Turner Ranch or McNair Ranch, huh?
Exactly.
I think you went to Turner Ranch.
You are correct.
Yeah, I figured you were going straight for it. I don't think you were ready for 2 more scenarios. You ain't surviving 2 more scenarios.
Turner Ranch. All right. Well, this takes us actually back to an earlier scenario. This takes us back to map A, which is the...
Is this the one where I tried to stand my ground and got murdered?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Figures.
All right. So you get... Wow. Yeah, he's going to have to get... the cowboy, you're going to deploy all you get, Mike. Bill Leonard's dead, right?
Yep.
Jim Crane is dead.
Yep.
Yes.
You get so. Luther King. That's it.
Oh no. It's one man we're looking for.
And 1d3 horses, because the other thing is, because obviously Luther's going to have to try to run.
Right. There's no way he's fighting.
There's no he's not fighting this. The Earps deploy one character on foot at least 12 inches from a cowboy, 24 inches in our case. This is the Earp Scout. The rest of the Earp posse enters mounted anywhere from the western table edge. You get Wyatt. Marshall Williams is dead. So you get Wyatt and Bob Paul.
Because I lost Virgil and
Because you lost Virgil and Marshall Williams. You may spend one of your so you got a bunch of them. You can spend a silver dollar to add Morgan, Bat Masterson, or Doc Holliday.
Ooh, I like Bat. Who's Morgan?
Morgan's the weakest of the... Yeah, he's one of the weakest of the 3 brothers.
Yeah, so... Or I could add... Who? I could add Bat or... Who?
Bat, Morgan, or Doc Holliday.
Doc. Ooh. I want Doc there. I want Doc.
Mike, you're going to need to... We'll get inside there and get a 1d3... to just figure out how many horses you got. Because obviously this is going to be a game of you leaving. I understand that. Me might shoot once or twice. I don't want to say not. Here's you and the horse. So you get Wyatt. Who you bringing?
I'm bringing Doc.
And Bob Paul. Where's Doc?
Doc's right there.
Thank you.
Bob Paul's right there too.
Yep. Let's transport ourselves.
I like Bat a lot, but I gotta have Doc.
It's the ranch again.
I'm not coming from here, right?
Negative. You come from the other side.
Other side, alright.
That's the only way that Mike has to get off that way.
Right.
So the cowboys deploy within 6 inches of the ranch house on foot. This is the ranch house. So Luther's got to be 6 inches from that ranch house on foot. You're coming in over this way.
This one, right?
The one here.
Yep. I remember this.
Mm-hmm.
I do too.
You said 6 inches?
Yes.
Do we have horses?
The rest, yeah, the rest of you enter mounted anywhere on the western table edge.
Not the scout?
Correct. The scout is on foot.
I get 10 ammo to start with, right?
You do.
I got it. I just wanted to make sure I had the number right.
Mm-hmm. Can you mount your guys?
Let me see, 1 sec. I think I should be able to.
Right.
I can't, no.
Right.
Is that an option you ticked off or something?
Must be.
Can't even see it. I don't see my horses. Weird. just idle for me.
All right, Mike, you all set?
Yep.
All right, we'll see what comes of all this. Where'd my deck of cards go?
I don't know.
Why do I not have a deck of cards?
Once again, let me say you haven't.
There it is.
You don't get to dirty cheat with me no more.
Oh, that's true.
My cards are safe.
Here we go. 5 cards each.
Ooh. Mine aren't too great. Alright, so you can have this, and I can have this.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. This game is... This game is... Well, it advertises itself as the fastest gunfight game in the West. And I think it lives up to its billing.
Okay, ready, Velker.
Yep.
His card's out.
Jack of the clubs versus Jack of spades.
Spades plays.
Alright, well, I'm going to start with Wyatt and Doc Holliday. They're going to ride in max speed.
Luther's on the run. I'm cheering for Luther now. Sorry. I don't know how he became the underdog, but he did.
Alright, well, that's my turn.
He just got to run like a shaved ape. My God.
He only gets on the horse next turn.
No, he can get there and get on the horse. That's an action, remember?
That's what I'm saying. He gets on the horse next turn.
Well, no, he can walk there.
Well, this turn.
Yeah. Which is what I assume he's doing. Yeah, he can get there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I just misspoke. That was my bad.
Get rid of that horse. Mount him up. That's it.
Next turn.
He didn't get on the horse.
Played my best card
He is on the horse. You just can't see it.
Is he? Okay.
He's mounted.
He's horsified.
All right.
Cards coming. I do not know why a shaved ape would run very fast, but there it is.
I think it's running in panic. Yeah, it's cold. It's
Were you stealing cards?
Oh, yes, I am. Here, you can have this. Take this.
Achilles just described him as Luther the Unready. You're not wrong.
Yep.
All right.
Flip him. Ooh, Luther's gonna boogie. Can he get away? Let's find out.
And he's got to go off this side of the table,
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
All right.
It's 48. He's not going to make it.
Does not make it.
Oh.
Man, that's so far. How do I catch up? I can't.
Yeah, you can.
How?
You got 3 turns on one guy.
Remember, because you played a 7?
Okay.
One of you guys has a... Oh, what happened to my horses?
I got rid of the... You can't take the horses with you. You're on horseback.
Oh, okay.
I got 72.
I can't see the horse, that's why.
Yeah.
Right,
You're
so
good.
Doc is going to be moving 72. Or wait. Let's see. Let me move 48 first.
I was going to say.
See? I can't... That's still long range, if in range.
Oh, yeah.
Which it isn't.
Okay. Well, then he may be able to get away here. You could also, you can... Well, yeah, because you can't go through those. That's rough.
Wait, does he have a leg injury by any chance? No. Right. Then Wyatt gets moved 48.
It's going to come down to the card play.
Which I'm not excited for.
Well, you get another card. Who's that running?
Bob.
Poor Bob.
He's running with all his strength. Alright, that's it. It's not a long scenario.
Well, when you got one guy left.
Yeah, he's running like a dog.
What do you expect him to do?
Fight.
If he gets out, they could win.
Oh my goodness!
Remember, you can thieve.
My hand.
Yay.
Oh wait.
You taking a card?
I'm thieving. I gotta thieve. I ain't got nothing good. Take this. Give me your best
No, not
card.
that one. Not that one. No.
It's definitely not that one.
No. 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 That one. No. That one. No.
Thank you, Tommy. Yes, shaved apes are aerodynamic. Yes.
True.
Achilles. Ride like the wind, Luther. Mexico is so close you can almost taste the tacos. Not wrong. Cards out?
Yep.
Flip them?
Actually, hang on.
Oh my
Go
goodness.
ahead, Booker. I already know what I'm grabbing.
Oh,
so.
there he goes.
Oh, a 2.
Okay.
Why would you go for a 2? What does 2 do?
Because you stole my highest card.
I did?
Oh, look at
Yeah.
that. Well, now, can you finish Luther off? Can you?
Alright, well, let's see. Am I in close range?
Should be.
Yep. I get 2 shots with the shotgun.
-2, which washes against the close range.
Oh, yeah, because I'm on horse.
You can
Let's
dismount.
See. I gotta... Wait, let me do some math here. So I do 12 out of 20, or I get 4 out of 10.
It's 2 shots for 6, or 1 shot for 4.
Wait. It's the same chance.
I think it is, yeah.
It's the same chance.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna take 2 shots on my horse.
1 shot for 6.
No.
Nope.
Yes!
Got 1. How much?
Come on.
4.
That's an arm.
Arm
The
shot.
worst one it could have been.
Yeah, that's not what you wanted, for sure.
Alright, and Wyatt
Okay.
moves 24 and takes 1 final shot.
Surely that's long range, is it?
Yeah. Wait. It's
Oh.
close.
16.
It's not.
Oh, it's short range.
It's close. Oh wait, do I fan the hammer?
Going for 9s, or
Yeah,
do you go
let's
for?
see.
Or do you? Because remember,
That's-
you
that's
still got
1 for 8.
you got your lucky too, which
Yeah,
means
so it's 1 for 8 or 6 for 9s. I think it's better for to fan the hammer.
5 for 9s. That's right, you're refilled. Never mind. 6 for 9.
Yeah. All right. 6 for. That's what I'm gonna do. 6 for 9.
6 for 9s.
Come on. I'm blowing on the virtual dice. I got 2.
Ouch.
That's 2.
Fans the hammer at the last minute. 2 hits, Mike.
Two and a 6.
That's a leg.
A leg and a graze.
graze.
So he's gonna get away.
Wait, I'm lucky.
You can re-roll it if you want.
Do I re-roll the whole thing, or do I roll one die?
I think you have to re-roll the whole thing.
All right, then never mind. That's annoying. 3 hits and couldn't get 1 chest or severe. You would have died.
Oh shoot, we did the wrong thing though. We did. Oh, that actually could have more consequences. Mike, you got hit 3 times. Was it the horse, or was it you?
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
If you hit the horse 3 times, you're falling
Twice.
off that horse.
Twice. It's already got a wound.
Okay, so I'm going to roll individually for each one. Is that okay?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh.
Horse.
4.
Oh.
First again.
He ain't got a
Horse.
horse. So that means he loses.
No, he can walk away.
In a 10.
And the third one hits him. So the bottom line is the
He still gets hit in the leg?
the arm. Yeah, exactly.
Is his horse still alive?
No.
Oh, it is dead. Okay.
Yeah, you killed his horse. But he's got enough move to get off the board.
Does he?
Sure. Well, wait though.
No, he doesn't.
Because he's got only one.
He doesn't.
He's only got one move.
He doesn't.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh dear.
Now, can I move and shoot? Or I only?
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
only
absolutely.
That's the only
Yeah.
thing you can do.
Yeah. So
Oh.
you'll take your move, or you want to shoot first? Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Close
Might
range.
as well shoot first, right?
Yeah. Who you gonna shoot at?
Wyatt.
He's the useless one.
He's an ERP.
He's an ERP. He's
He's
shooting
the one
at him.
out of ammo.
True. Also. Oh yeah.
10.
Let's see.
Where'd you get him? Where'd you get Wyatt?
Got him in the chest.
9.
Ooh, a chest wound.
Ooh.
Shot Wyatt in the chest. Ooh, history's
He's
a little
lucky.
different.
Wait. I can re-roll that.
Yes, you can re-roll one. Do you wish to?
Yeah, I don't.
All right.
I mean, he's not going to be doing anything next turn, really.
All right.
Let's see. Oh!
Same wound
Still in
and
the
no
chest.
longer lucky.
Ooh.
And he gets all the way to the edge of the table.
But doesn't make it.
Doesn't make it. Well, we'll see.
How low is he? Okay. He needs 2 in the leg, 1 in the chest, 1 severe, and 3 in the arm. So just have to hope for no 3.
Yeah, Luther is shot up, but good.
Oh yeah. I mean, even next scenario will have an advantage because he'll have a leg wound. That'll be big.
Well, but if you kill him here, the campaign ends.
Well, right, but even if he does make it to the next scenario,
Yeah, I'm
he's
not
gonna-
even
he's
sure
gonna
what
have a
that.
leg wound.
I'm not even sure what that does.
Can't. Well, it keeps it. I mean, I don't know what the next scenario is, but I'm not switching. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I don't think you have any cards above it. At least I
Okay.
really hope not. Yeah, I was right. Why would you play a 3 now?
Oh, that is fair. Wyatt's got to do his skedaddle roll.
Why?
Because you got shot.
Oh, well, does Luther?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, do I really want him to?
No, but you've got to do your skedaddle check.
Well, I gotta do a lily liver check.
That's what I mean.
Okay, that's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, okay. So then that was, yeah, but that was what Haz was pointing out, is that you kind of do want to force that. Okay, you guys flipped, and
So does he have to go for a lily liver check? Or can he not?
he can't. I mean, he's right there. I mean, we all know what's going to happen. He's going to get.
Right, okay, fair enough. But then he wouldn't be able to shoot, is my point.
True.
It doesn't really matter. No effect.
We know what's going to happen here.
Well, would it have mattered though if I would have skedaddled, because I would have gone this way, my one move, and then I would have had my movement to get off the board.
See, and that's one thing that's unclear to me in the rules. It says you're supposed to go to cover, but it doesn't indicate how you're supposed to go to cover if it isn't your turn.
So, like, you would have to go back here, though. 'Cause that's
Yeah,
cover.
exactly. That's the point. You don't get to leave the board.
Okay.
Yeah, that skedaddling, you get picked up. You get literally picked up from the board and you're done.
So I'm gonna say that we're not gonna do it because it's just.
Yeah, this is you escaping. So it's more fair this way.
All right, so Wyatt will reload.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have 3 shots, and he will take a shot. Does he have range?
Long range.
Does he have range?
Oh, does he
No,
even?
he doesn't.
Doesn't even have range.
What's he shooting with?
He's only got a revolver, so that's 24 inches.
I thought he fanned it the last time.
He reloaded it to get 3 shots back.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
Sorry,
he's now out of range.
Yeah. So.
All right. So that's
Wait. 24. Wait, no, never mind.
you still can't. Yeah. I know what you're thinking.
Never mind. Yeah, I'm sure.
All right. How about Doc Holliday?
Doc? Let's see. What's his range? Oh. So. here's the question. I could go for fisticuffs, which I don't have a ton of confidence in, or do I move up and fan the hammer on him?
You can do either.
I mean, 6 shots. Well, I move. I get another shotgun blast too. Man, I got 3 options. I mean, but if I get him in fisticuffs, that's 2 wounds.
If you win.
I'm gonna fisticuffs.
All right. Card out, 1 each.
We're brawling. All right. Please.
Here you go.
Yes.
Got him. 2 wounds.
A 10 and a 3.
He's
Knocked
dead.
him unconscious.
And he's unconscious, which is going to kill him.
He's
Oh, and
already
it's
got
a
his
chest.
spear. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Yep. That's it. The death of Luther King. Oh, Luther. You know I was rooting for you. But Wyatt rode you down. All right. Let's just go back real quick and confirm back at base. But I do believe that is all she wrote.
And I could have kicked him again if he didn't die.
This is... That's...
I
was going to say, more relevantly, you could stomp on him. All right, go to this one. Yep. That's it. That is the end of the campaign. So, let's see. How did the other one end? Who won?
He did last time. Cowboys won both times.
Oh, the Cowboys have won both times. The Earps have won both times.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
the
I meant.
Earps have won both times.
I can't keep Cowboys straight. Cowboys, I think...
We all think of Cowboys as the good guys, don't we?
Yeah. Not the bandits.
The, yeah, so that is... Tommy finds the animated miniatures creepy.
Well, that's your opinion.
I think we need those for Zulus.
Oh my God!
My lag, my
Watch,
frames.
and watch the internet break.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing quite like 1,200 Zulu all trying to be animated at the same time. So one of these days we'll get together on an extra moment, if I want to call it that. I built this just this afternoon because I wanted to take a look at it, but this is just something I was working up. It's the gunfight at the OK Corral.
Oh yeah, I remember this shooting over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And just to do it sometime, just for fun, to see what the outcome would be. But no, this ends our Ruthless campaign, our second run through. I loved it. It was a lot of fun. This is such a great game. Anybody who wants to know, and has already pointed this out in previous streams, you can go to Little Wars TV and get the rules for free. You need a deck of cards, your minis, a couple buildings, and a good attitude and a lot of Western accents. So actually get out and get her done. Next Wednesday, we're going to play some Dragon Rampant. That's what we're going to do. Because I have found that somebody online has built up for a Battle of the Five Armies Dragon Rampant game. And I want to play a big Battle Dragon Rampant some Saturday. So I think that would be a lot of fun. Tomorrow, join us here at 1900 Central Standard Time, where OJ will be back to the table, we hope, God willing, and the creek don't rise and the snow don't fall too deep. And he's going to try to see if he can coax a 5 or a 6 out of his die roller so that he can actually deploy troops to take on CT at Fontenay.
Yeah, I think I used them all tonight, actually.
Yeah, you busted out a lot of 5s on that D10. Hopefully you can get some out of there. And then on Saturday, for those who follow us along at Armchair Dragoons, I'll be putting up the sign-ups tomorrow. We're going to be playing the Battle of Spion Kop from the First Boer War. 4 bloody big battles. It's going to be a 4-player game. One of the seats is already spoken for, but we'll get together and play some bloody big battles This time, like I say, something a little unusual from the Boer Wars. So please come on over and check those out. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. And hey, when the snow gets... Ooh, there's ooh. There's ooh. One of your distant relatives was mayor of Dodge City?
What?
That...
Back
of
in
course,
the day.
you know, Ian, of course he was, right? Yes, absolutely has. I do. And this is, to me, that's why a lot of Ruthless is more than anything about, it's the epic West. It's not the accurate West. Although I will say, I give a lot of credit to this campaign for pointing out that, it's not as clean cut as the great movie Tombstone would have us believe. So I go back and forth a little bit. But, right. Exactly. That's quite correct, Taz. But in any event, thank you all so much. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate your plan. And in the meanwhile, till we see each other again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We'll talk soon.